Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our live where we pick winners and give out $1,000 grants. This is my favorite time of the month. We're going to pick at least $2,000 winners today. So again, thanks for everyone who's tuned in early. As always, happy end of August, and would love to see where you're watching from. I'll give some shout outs to folks in a second. And, this is always our most popular live every single month. We have been doing this for 3 years now, believe it or not, donating our YouTube revenue directly back to you, subscribers of our YouTube channel, about 160,000 subs to date. We're on our way to 200,000. And, to folks who use the Skip app and the Skip dashboard. So, okay, I'm going to talk about, here's what we're going to cover today. I'm going to talk about a couple new grants, a FedEx grant, a Wave of Change grant. I'm going to talk about 6 grants very briefly that are due this week. So August 31st and September 1st, there's a handful of grants that are due. Mainly what you're here for is I'm going to pick $2,000 winners and a bonus grant, one of our live micro grants. So if you want to enter live right now, you can go to skipgrants.com to be entered in to win our smaller grant just for showing up for our live. So as always, thanks for tuning in, sharing where you're watching from. And if you have questions, please put them in the chat. I love hearing them. And, I want to talk about this video that I did 3 years ago now. Let me pull it up on the screen here. This one, it'll hit 3 years early September 10th, 2020, when we donated our YouTube revenue for the first time in the form of grants. So just wanted to share this. It's a long time coming. We're still at it, and I really appreciate everyone who's been watching us for over 3 years. Okay, we're not going to belabor the point too much. We're going to pick our first $1,000 winner, but I do want to give folks a chance to enter our live grants at skipgrants.com. And so I'm going to give a few minutes there. Meanwhile, shout outs to Texas, Massachusetts, Virginia, Georgia, California, North Carolina, Missouri, Mississippi, Florida, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Ohio, New Jersey. Let's see, we've got a lot of the country represented already. So hope you all are doing well. And New York, also here, more folks from Illinois, Washington. Good to see so many familiar faces. And I know a lot of you were here chatting early today. And if you haven't yet, hit the like button so YouTube shows this to more people, because we're going to put up a poll right now and ask you, have you already entered our $5,000 Skip Growth Grant? We're going to put up that poll and give a few minutes for you to reply. In case you missed it, we rolled this out last week, one of our largest grants. We've done 5K in the past. Our 5K Skip Growth Grant, we've partnered with Fora Financial. They're helping sponsor this grant. If you don't know, they offer financing options up to $1.5 million from around 50K to 1.5. You can find out about them in the description or on the Skip app. Anyway, at the end of September, we're picking someone to give $5,000 to. And all you have to do is mark that you're interested and tell us what you would do with $5,000. So there's some great examples already. Almost 100 folks have posted just in the past few days. You can post on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, either as of the image that we've already shared about our 5K Skip Growth Grant, or a video yourself saying what you would do if you won $5,000. How would it help your business, your side hustle, your passion, whatever you're passionate about? Be sure to tag us and use the hashtag Skip5K. You can see some examples. Here's a video someone put up last week, and then there's a couple examples. Here's a Facebook example as well. Same thing on TikTok. So how many of you have already entered that. We'll leave the poll up for one more minute. Okay. Before I pick our first $1,000 winner, we just added 2 new grants, the FedEx Entrepreneur Fund. You can see it on the Skip app, but it's a big fund. 30 $10,000 grants will be awarded to entrepreneurs who have a connection to the military and or entrepreneurs with disabilities. Okay, 30 $10,000 grants. It's a big pot of money if you or someone you know has a connection to the military or entrepreneurs with disabilities. It's due October 6th. This is a big one we've just added. Would love to hear, is this relevant to any of you? Let me know in the comments here. Some of you are already adding in what you'd use the 5K for. And let's see here. Let's look at the poll here. And Julie, if you want to end the poll, and we grant, the second new grant is Waves of Change. Waves of Change, due September 8th, supports minority women-owned businesses. And you can read the details here. And then finally, before I pick our first winner for today, you can see here fundings that are due soon. This is very, very important. Let me just talk about the ones due Thursday, August 31st. Bold Beginnings, $25K for women entrepreneurs under 30. She's Connected by AT&T. This is very popular. $20K for women-owned small businesses, due Thursday. Surprise one, if you're a Plus member, you can see this $20K grant that is due on 31st as well. Also due on Thursday is the Publish Her Business Impact Grant, the big grant, $5K to women of color business owners and authors. And also due on Thursday, it's a big week, the Queer to Stay LGBTQ plus business preservation, due this Thursday. So all those are on the Skip app. If you have questions about those and you want help, please get in touch with us, get in touch with our team. Our goal is to help as many of you as possible apply for these and have a shot at winning. Okay, let's pick our first $1,000 grant winner. And we had around, let's get in, 4,858 entries, 4,858. So here we go. Our first $1,000 winner for folks who entered prior to today. Let's see who it is. Number 4612. 4612. Let's see who it is. Again, we're picking one more $1,000 winner after this, and a bonus grant winner that you all can enter right now at skipgrants.com. I'll tell you more about that in a second. Let me find who 4612 is here and tell you who's won today. 4612. Also, a huge thank you to everyone who's been sharing this grant with others. We saw a huge spike this month in people telling others about grants. 4612. Okay. Dr. Barbara A. Dr. Barbara A, excuse me. You've just won a $1,000 grant for this month. Congratulations. Dr. Barbara A, if you're watching, would love to hear. Number 4612. We'll add along the bottom here who the winners are as well. Okay. Sean says, I'm confused. I entered, but how do you get a 4-digit number? You don't. We basically, it's a great question, great point. We have the list of all the entries because some folks get multiple entries, etc. We have the list of all the folks who have a number that I'm looking at on my screen here. We randomly pull the number and attach it to the person. So I hope that helps, Sean. We email all the winners after the fact, and yeah, congrats, Barbara A. So, okay, we'll pick our next winner here in a second. And Let's go. Let me scan for any questions here. Working capital to fund your business. Great point. If you want to apply for other funding that aren't grants, I highly encourage you to take a look on the app or on the dashboard here. Let me go to it. So if you filter and click filter fundings by non-grant opportunities only, you'll see everything that's not a grant, and such as SBA microloans, ERC, some of our partners, Bluevine, SBA 7A, EIDL hardship, Fora Financial, who's sponsored our 5K grant, and Paintbrush, which is good for startups, and a few others as well. So if you're curious about what are some other funding mechanisms that you have better odds of getting and you have control over, take a look at those. Okay. BK Chef Daniel says the app isn't downloading for me. Can you share a bit more? You should be able to search. Are you finding it in the App Store and Google Play? Feel free to let us know, or you can always email us app@helloskip.com if you have any questions or you need help with that. Okay. Have you applied for the Skip Growth Grant? The results are in. 81% of you say no. 18% say yes. Thanks to everyone who took the poll. Again, it's $5,000. You've got until the end of September. It's on the dashboard here, and it's easy to enter. So hopefully many of you can do that. And just a quick reminder, if you want to tell others about any of the grants that we do or any of these other grants, click the share button here, because it's tracked back to you for credits and earnings. We have a ton of amazing affiliates who've been spreading the word, because I've said this before, we grow by word of mouth, doing videos here. Many of you have been longtime supporters. If you want to share this grant, other grants, other fundings, just copy this link. You will get the credit for it. So thanks in advance for everyone who's been helping tell others about Skip. Judy says, I would use the grant money to expand my daycare. I would purchase a passenger van to transport the children, such as field trips, drop off and pickups. That's great to hear. Would love to hear any other examples here. And okay, so let's move on to the second $1,000 grant. And then let me take a look at how many folks have entered our live grants. Okay, it's a good number so far. Go to skipgrants.com. We'll pick at least one $200 winner. If we get more likes, maybe I'll add an additional one like we've done in the past. And I'll pick, before we pick our second $1,000 winner, I do want to address a few questions that have come in here. So Faith, and longtime supporter, asks, when I become an affiliate, would I still qualify for applying for any Skip Grant Awards or outside grants that you show on the website or app? Yes, absolutely. That does not disqualify you from winning our grants. Obviously our partner grants or partner funding, just a way for you to earn extra. You know, you can earn thousands of dollars more per month by telling others about Skip. And if they decide to become a member, whether it's a Skip Plus member or one of our one-on-one memberships, you get commission for that. So yeah, it works out great. Great question, Faith. And let me pick one more question here. Let me see if there's any good ones here. A lot of you are putting in stories about what you'd use the grant for, which is great to hear. Well, let me tell you what Kenneth would use it for. I'd use the grant to expand so I can add more barbers to the shop, upgrade equipment, and restock my products for sale. That's great to hear. So hopefully many of you can post that and tag us, Skip 5K. Next week, I will showcase a few more examples here. I'll give your business a bump. For example, Nikki B42 posted about what she'd use $5,000 for, and so did Black_PEAZ posted as well. All right, let's pick winner number 2. and answer Faith's second question, which is if you apply for the 5K grant, and a lot of people sign up before I became an affiliate, I would not receive any funds for it, even if I became an affiliate a week later. No. So as long as people use your link, Faith, the link is tracked back to you. Part of becoming an affiliate is attending one of our weekly or bi-weekly sessions where we'll talk about how payouts work, setting you up to get paid, etc., giving you details. But anyone who shares their referral links today, in the past, the credit will always get back to you, if I'm reading your question correctly, Faith. So great question. And you asked one more, but we got to come back to it here. We're picking our second $1,000 winner for today. Here we go. Let's see, 2753. Okay, 2753. Excuse me. Let's see who that is. Our second $1,000 winner for today is $2753. Okay, Stephen A. Stephen A., you've won $1,000. You've won $1,000 grant from us, Stephen A. Congrats. And it's great to see that you're one of the two winners. We're going to be doing more $1,000 winners next month, but don't go anywhere because we're picking a bonus winner here in 2 to 3 minutes. But Stephen A., are you watching? Let's see. And if you tuned in late and you aren't familiar with what we do here, giving out money every single month, let me give the quick synopsis. This is our 3-year anniversary of donating our YouTube revenue back to subscribers. We may be one of the only channels that does this consistently. I haven't seen any other channels that just give back the YouTube revenue to their subscribers and their app users. So it's you asked for it 3 years ago when we started this. We've kept at it, given out $200,000 plus to date. Okay. So Stephen A. and we got the doctor at the beginning as well. Dr. Barbara A. and Stephen A. Well, if you're related, we may have to talk about, that, but no, I don't think you are. And let's pick a bonus $200 winner. But first, I want to plug again how many grants are due this week. I already talked about 5 that are due this Thursday, August 31st. Let me tell you which grants are due this Friday. We've got the Keep It Local Business Fund, very popular, $5K for minority small business owners. That's due this Friday, September 1st. Then, also on Friday, $5K to assist entrepreneurs of color. This is the NAACP and Leslie's Inc. Certification Boost Grant, due Friday. And then finally, due Friday, the NDSS and Voya Cares Entrepreneur Grants, $10K for 2 entrepreneurs with Down syndrome. So take a look at those. There's a whole bunch more also due later on in September. I really hope we can help some of you win these grants. And just to say again, if you want other funding help with the business plans, applying for loans, lines of credit, and building your website, please get in touch with us. We have links to this on the app, but we spend a lot of time working with business owners one-on-one to help you get to a better position. Whatever stage you're at, you could be just starting out, looking to incorporate, looking to get 100K, 200K, 500K for your business, or you could be looking to grow your customers, grow your revenue via your website. So anyway, we help entrepreneurs and businesses across the spectrum. We'd love to work with you. Before I pick our bonus $200 grant winner for someone who's tuned in, let me scan some of the questions here. Are there any grants specifically for barbers? Great question, Kenneth. So, we haven't seen too many barber specific grants yet, but sometimes there are specific areas, like for beauty products. We've seen some grants geared towards certain types of businesses. Restaurants is a common one, of course. Things in the service industry. We've seen grants that are tailored towards product-based businesses. That was Amazon's grant that they did a couple months ago, but I haven't seen anything specific to barbers, maybe for service-based businesses in general. But if we find it, we're putting it on the app. So hopefully you can download it and keep tabs on what's out there. Okay. Marty says, I would use the grant money for marketing for the new prep center locations in training for your new prep center location. So that's great to hear. And what else? And okay, congrats to these two winners here. You've been warned about the 5K grant. Hopefully all of you tuned in now can enter it. And without further ado, let's see, we've got 85 entrants for folks who are on live right now, so which is awesome. Let's give out a $200 grant for one of you right now. And let's see who it is. We're going quick today. You know, it's a busy week, probably for many of you. Number 36. Okay. Who's just won our bonus $200 grant? Let's see who it is. Okay. We've got Mark F. Mark F, you won our micro grant for this month, $200. But Mark F, if you're still here, congrats to you. And to everyone else too, if you've gone to skip grants, we'll share an email with you later about bonus entries for one of our upcoming grants. So again, our goal is always to do whatever we can to give out grants to help you reach your business and entrepreneurial dreams. That's our entire team's goal. Huge shout out to the Skip team. I do want to give a couple important previews. You know, if you do not have the Skip app yet, go download it. Tell a friend or two about it. Next week, in fact, maybe later this week, but I don't want to make any promises. We'll be launching our Skip AI on the Skip app. You'll be able to use the AI model that we've built on our app to get help with virtually any business questions you have. And we're incredibly excited about this, whether you're looking for a business plan, tips with grants, funding, loans, getting customers, marketing, you name it. I know a lot of you are already using ChatGPT and Bard to help your business. Now you will have this in the Skip app. So when you're looking at fundings, looking at content, you'll be able to quickly use our Skip AI. So anyway, everyone who's got the app will get the version first. So if you don't have the app yet, go download it. And congrats to our three winners today, Stephen A., Dr. Barbara A., and let's see, who did we say the last one was? I think Mark, right? And Mark, if you did I see you in the comments here? Let me take a look. And not sure, but you're getting a lot of love here. Mark, if you're still here, scanning here, and M says she just entered the Skip 5K. We've got a big fall coming. You know, would love to hear how you all are feeling about as we round the corner with the summer. We head into Labor Day this weekend. Would love to hear how you all are doing, how your business is doing, how your venture's doing. In terms of on the Skip front, we've got a lot coming to help you. You know, even though we'll be heading into fall and winter, we project tons of new grant opportunities, because we look back at the grants from last fall. A lot of common grants come up every fall and winter, so stay tuned for that. There's also a lot of Skip features we're going to be releasing in the coming weeks. So anyway, congrats to all the winners today, and everyone who's left comments here. I know a lot of you are helping others in the comments as well too, and just all of you who've been a part of the Skip community, thank you. Can't wait to see you all next week. But by the way, we're going to do a bonus. Keep your eye on the Skip dashboard here. We're going to do a bonus webinar soon on what's the best way to share and talk about the 5K Skip Growth Grant on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So if you want to enter this easily, we're going to be showing examples that you can use to quickly enter to win a 5K grant. And thanks to everyone who's shared the kind words on behalf of the entire Skip team. Hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday. And until next time, next Tuesday, we will be announcing our September grants, talking more about our 5K grants and other funding opportunities. So until then, we'll see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.